They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Robinson looking to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Oh, he had him out there, and he was trying to compensate for that speed, but just a little too much distance.
That's just greased lightning, so you think, I can't overthrow this guy. I'm going to throw it out there and let him run underneath it just a little bit too far for the speedster.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Wants to throw on 3rd. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. 1st play of the drive coming from their own 24. Robinson will throw. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Flipping through the defense. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up.
Now, 4th down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Robinson looking to pass. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a crease at the 20. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he puts through the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's into the open down the middle. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Grabs it in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And here comes the offense on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier, swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Owens. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll try to pop the draw. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And to use that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Stewart. Jesse, that's like a throwback to yesteryear, tossing it to a pass-catching fullback.
Well, it's nice to know as a quarterback, when things aren't open downfield, you can find the big fella for a check down.
The Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for space, it's Black. There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Canes. And the pummeling has started.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And now the ball is knocked free. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner's literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throws for the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Robinson will throw. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.